Stephanie types of clay here. As you guys know, I really need to start doing that. Anyway, welcome back to Written in the Sky, a visual novel. Although by how it's been going, I think it might turn more like a visual novel Otome game, but I don't know. This is my only second time playing it, so load. Here. Really, Papa? This is all your fault. What kind of father teaches his only daughter about useless junk like that? Even if I did want to be a detective, he could have at least waited until I was out of diapers. Only Mom was still here to keep him in line. My mother left us when I was still a toddler, shot by someone with a grudge against my father. Not to sound mean, but that's kinda cliched, isn't it? I can't say much because I would do this to my own characters, to be honest. Even so, it's still a little cliched. And I know it happens way more often than I know, but even so, it's still good taking a different direction. Her parents, my grandparents, offered to take me in, but my father stubbornly refused, insisting that he would take care of me. So, in other words, your mother's parents have no faith in your father. Get to know his family is becoming a big mess. Fortunately, his fatherly duty ended there. Always occupied by work, he left me at home alone on a daily basis, leaving me to more or less fend for myself. And I know that feeling. The only time we ever spent together was his mandatory detective training or when I got in trouble at school. Needless to say, the latter became a habit. It's not that I have a problem with learning. If the subject is interesting, then I'm happy to pay full attention. Exactly. But every day is the same boring, useless junk. Really, the way things are going, I'd be better off. I shook my head as negative thoughts began to cloud my mind. Living such an uneventful life. Sorry if my throat's. If I sound a little weird, I was singing a little while ago and sometimes it takes a toll on my throat. Especially when it's been scratchy and all phlegmy lately. But I often found myself thinking things I shouldn't. I contemplated leaving home, quitting school, or just doing something terrible so Papa would have no choice but to watch over me. Even though I knew such thoughts were bad, with a life as meaningless as mine, I had no reason not to think that way. Nobody's life is meaningless. That's what I really believe. No life is meaningless. After all, what is the point in living a life without meaning? An early mark from school, and how do I use it? I really need some excitement in my life. Then read a book. Books can be extremely exciting. I love books. As darkness began to fall over the city, a solitary figure stalked the night. They walked up and down the street looking for an artifact long forgotten. A valuable artifact of enormous value, exceeded only by its power. But no matter how long they searched, the artifact eluded them. Not here either. I know it's around here somewhere. Many years had been spent tracking the valuable item down. Only now was the search reaching its conclusion, and I can't frickin' read. Weed? Yeah, I can't weed. After so many hunters reached their demise seeking the relic, only its true owner, the one person unable to use it, had proven capable. Okay then? After so many years of searching, praying that nobody would beat me to it, shall once again take possession of that which is rightfully mine. Sorry guys, I had to check my timer. It felt like it was going on a little longer. Okay, it's not time yet. Tonight, I shall take to the stars once more. As another day drearily passed me by, I found myself pacing around the house waiting for my father's imminent return. I wasn't in a hurry to see him. In fact, if possible, I hoped to spend the night without facing his incessant questioning. A part of me craved the interaction, any FaceTime my father might offer, and I knew I'd have to face music sooner or later. Like the music playing in the background? Actually, I really like this beat, it's pretty cool. I like it. Jeez, I've been through this countless times, but facing Papa still makes me nervous. Guess there's a reason he's so good at his job. Playing nice cop won't always cut it. So I moved those carefree thoughts that I could hear the sound of the key unlocking the front door. Welcome back, Papa. Faced with my enthusiastic greeting, my father only stared at me silently. Placed his coat and suitcase on the kitchen table, loosened his tie, let a weary sigh. Hard day at work? When is it not? My father turned to face me. His voice sounded relaxed, but knowing my father, it was merely the calm before the storm. Of course, it would have been easier if I didn't get fielding phone calls from your school. Honestly, snuck out of class again? What have I told you about disrespecting your teachers, huh? I cannot do voices, but I am trying. In a split second, he jumped from relaxed tone to interrogate. In tone to interrogator mode. That's best I can say it. Hey, it's not like that. Well, then what is it like? Class was already over. The bell was just about to ring. Yeah, well, you can just go to your room and think about what you've done, young lady. Papa, now! Without putting up a fight, I headed straight to my room and slumped down on my bed. I had no desire to further enrage my father, and I knew that the longer we spoke, the more information he would extract from me. So if my sentence was to be a night cooped up in my room, then I'd consider it a light punishment. Not that it really matters. I already ate dinner before Papa came home, and I have nothing interesting to do anyway. Whether I'm in my bedroom, living room, or the kitchen, it doesn't change the fact that I'm bored out of my mind. The only upside to being sent to my room is I know how to sneak out. Okay. Having escaped from my room, I quickly left earshot of my house. I'm not gonna speak of anything anymore. I was learning too much last time about crap I don't like talking about, honestly. I headed down the street, going to the opposite direction of my school, and aimlessly strolled through the night. Phew, much better. I hate being cooped up in that house almost as much as I hate being stuck in school. It's different if I have something to pass the time, like a good book to read, or a new crime documentary to watch. For the other 99% of the time, sleep is the only thing I look forward to. While silently complaining to myself, I lost track of how far and for how long I had been walking. Across countless roads, all unfamiliar to me, wound up in a part of town I had never visited before. Oh no, this can't be happening. I got lost in my thoughts and forgot to watch where I was going. Worse, I didn't bring my mobile phone, so I can't call Papa for help. Actually, that part might be for the best. If I ring Papa now, I'd not only be scolded for leaving class early, but also for sneaking out of the house. Worst of all, for getting lost. And he's gonna end up scolding you anyway, isn't he? As according to Papa, a good detective is always mindful of their surroundings. So getting lost is... that's it. As the training my father put me through bubbled to the surface, I combed through my short-term memory, mapping out a path back home. Worked backwards, through every intersection, every park, every vacant lot along the way. Never thought that extensive resume my father put me through would ever come in handy. That was all just useless information, completely bereft of any practical application. But now in my hour of need, I bumped into someone, did ya? Wish I'd paid more attention. Tried my best to recall the path I took, but as I was even thought at the time, I didn't pay attention in the slightest. This is bad, I'm just getting myself more and more lost. Probably crossed over into another city by now. If I don't find a payphone or someone to ask for directions, then just as I began to feel desperate, a shadowy figure emerged before me. I couldn't see their face due to the darkness and how far away they were, but nonetheless I found someone. Finally, I'm saved! Yay! As I called out, the shadowy figure ran the opposite direction. Oh no, you don't! Chased after a mysterious person, paying no heed to the circumstances surrounding us. Even if I seemed dangerous, finally, shouting out to a complete stranger in the middle of the night, I truly needed their help. I don't care if they think I'm a rapist or an axe murderer or whatever. The axe murderer part. It's not funny. The sun will start to come up soon. I need to find my way home ASAP. And chasing after the figure didn't work, I decided to take a more stealthy approach. Using my father's detective training, once again I stalked my target, keeping my distance and waiting in the shadows. Strangely enough, after not catching a glimpse of me for a while, the figure let their guard down. And something's going on with my timer, or with my clock, because it just said I'm a minute away from my timer going off, but now I'm 2 minutes? What? Who cares? Don't have time, I guess. That was close. The target breathed a sigh of relief, but moments later they appeared to be overcome by wonder. Wait a second. They moved towards the platform in the middle of the warehouse we had wandered into. Though conspicuous and obviously suspicious, the platform had a certain allure, like it was holding a sacred treasure. It is! I finally found it! I need to call HQ immediately! Without wasting a moment, the figure ran inside, either excited or desperate after their interesting find. Now this is quite the bind. I know I should chase after them. I should find my way home before father realizes I'm missing, but despite knowing better, I walked straight up to the platform. Sitting on the platform was a box, a small square black box with strange characters all over it. Ooh, can we actually see it? Whoa, what language is this? Apparently not. Looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Picked up the box in one hand, then opened it with the other. And inside I found the One Ring. A ring? Inside was a ring engraved with characters similar to those on the box itself. Golden ring, big enough to fit on the finger of a full-grown man, yet slim and smooth enough that a woman might wear it. Huh, that's kind of a letdown. The ring is obviously too big for me, and even if it wasn't, I'm not really into jewelry. Then again, it would be a waste not to try it on. I don't think my timer went off and I'm past the limit, so I guess we'll leave it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see y'all in another video, okay? Later, Gators.